This is a video I've kind of been holding off to make because I didn't really want to make a video until something actually did happen, but we're really getting close to the December 1st deadline, and I haven't even made a video on this situation on my channel, and I've been getting a lot of people asking what my opinions are on the whole situation. And I know, I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing William Nylander's name, sick of seeing videos like this and hearing his name all the time in the media, but I just want to give you guys my thoughts on the entire situation, what people have been saying, and obviously what I think is going to happen with Nylander either on December 1st or before the deadline. Now, first I want to address the people that have been calling William Nylander greedy, and honestly I can see where everybody is coming from in this situation. I can see why people think he's greedy, but you have to put yourself in his situation. This is his job. It's not like he's doing it for fun. Obviously he loves the sport, but this is his livelihood. This is probably going to be the biggest contract he's going to get for his prime. This is where he's going to put up his most points, and he wants to get the value of what he thinks he is worth. Imagine if you were to be at a job and you think you're getting severely underpaid. Obviously you wouldn't be very happy, and I know there is some people in the NHL that don't really care too much about the money and would rather just play hockey and still get around $6 million, but William Nylander probably is a guy who anywhere else could get $7.5 to $8 million. Obviously a lot of people think he's just worth around 6.5 just because of all the other players' contracts, and when you compare them, obviously the big comparable a lot of people have been using is David Pastrnak, who obviously makes a little bit under $7 million but is a fantastic player, and William Nylander definitely could produce more than 80 points in a season in my opinion, and players that do that usually should make around $8 to $9 million in a season, and obviously the Maple Leafs don't want to do that because money is tight for them right now. Obviously this is a tough situation, but obviously they're not going to complain about it because you can never have too many good players on your team. Obviously, if someone is going to have to go, it most likely will be William Nylander. Elliotte Friedman was on Tim and Sid and said that he definitely thinks even if William Nylander re-signs, this is going to be his last season as a Toronto Maple Leaf, and he will be traded either on or before the draft. So I thought that was very interesting because I think if they do get him re-signed, they're just going to keep him unless it is for around that $8 million range, because the way Mitch Marner has been playing, you're going to have to pay him over $10 million in my opinion. And then obviously Austin Matthews is probably going to be a $12 million player. And for all the people saying that, oh, Marner or Matthews are going to get offer sheeted, no, they're not. I really can't see a team giving up that many first-round draft picks, and obviously I think the Leafs will just match that. Mitch Marner has been on record saying he's not really going to worry too much about the money and he wants to play in Toronto. And obviously Austin Matthews has been on record to say that he will discuss a contract extension during the season. So I don't even think Austin Matthews is going to get to that stage where he's going to be able to be offer sheeted. I honestly think that they are going to get a contract done with Austin Matthews before the summer because he is probably their number one priority. Obviously Mitch Marner is up there as well because he's arguably been the MVP for the Toronto Maple Leafs this season, and this is a good situation that they're in. Obviously you want to see William Nylander playing. I want to see him playing. I actually drafted him in my fantasy league. I've still been waiting. I really just want to see him play this season, if not for the Leafs, for another team. But I think if a trade was going to happen, it would have happened by now, and I definitely think William Nylander will re-sign with the Toronto Maple Leafs before December 1st. If not, I could honestly see him sitting out the entire season, which in my opinion would be a shame because I want to see what this Toronto Maple Leafs team is capable of when they are at full strength, because they've been unreal this season. They're first place in the league. They didn't have Matthews for about a month, and Matthews didn't miss a beat. Obviously last night I believe he had 2 goals and an assist. Mitch Marner doing what Marner does. John Tavares is really getting into his own now, getting on a roll. He has been all season, but he's really been picking it up, and this team really is just fun to watch, and I want to see William Nylander a part of that. And once again, really talking about all the people saying he's greedy and stuff, I see where you're coming from, but you got to put yourself in his shoes. And people saying the Leafs are stupid for not just giving him the money, you have to put yourself in the Leafs shoes as well. You have 2 huge stars to re-sign next summer, so you have to be careful with the money situation. So as far as that goes, that's all I'm really going to say. I definitely think he will be a Toronto Maple Leaf when it's all said and done. As far as what Elliotte Friedman said, I really can't see them trading him at the draft or, in the summer, unless they do have to sign him for around $8 million, and then that's just to get him playing this season, and then obviously trade him in the summer, because you could get a lot back for William Nylander. I see a lot of people arguing on Twitter what they could get back from him. They could get a lot because William Nylander, in my opinion, could be the best player on a lot of teams in the NHL. Just looking at William Nylander's stats over the course of his career so far, obviously a 22-year-old winger, play a little bit of center but is most likely a winger unless the team wants to convert him to the center position. In his rookie year, well technically not his rookie year, 22 games played, 6 goals, 7 assists for 13 points. His actual rookie year, 81 games played, 22 goals and 39 assists for 61 points. Obviously that was the season where all of the Toronto Maple Leafs rookies were just absolutely on fire. And then this previous season, 81 games played, 20 goals and 41 assists or 61 points once again. And obviously 22 years old, he's only going to get better, and with the weapons that the Leafs have on their team right now, and obviously if Willie was going to get that power play time in that number one unit, which has been destroying teams, that point total I could definitely see get up there to around 70 to 80 points. So obviously William Nylander thinks he's worth a lot of money, and rightfully so, because I think he is. He's only going to get better. He's not at his peak yet whatsoever. Obviously this is just a shitty situation because you just want to see the guy play hockey. And for all the people hating on William Nylander, I would just say lay off it, because like I said multiple times in this video, you have to put yourself in his position and just really put yourself in the position with all the people involved in this whole situation. So I'm very curious to hear what you guys think is going to happen with William Nylander before or on the December 1st deadline. So that is going to wrap up the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy, especially if you're a Leafs fan. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for daily NHL content. And I will see you guys all in the next video.